What what is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. I was looking at this area and see, boom, right there. Let me rewind it. Right there. See it there by Del Rio. There's a combustion that took place right here. That's why this anomaly on the radar pops up like this, very briefly, and then goes away. Um, what's causing the magnetism and the electric plasma and pull is a celestial body on the outside of our planet that keeps tugging on us every time it passes by. You can clearly see this on radar, the pieces of a planet. That's why all these storms have like tails and stuff and weird anomalies, right? Because it's the planet that's doing it. But what's happening right now is magma is being shoved and pushed and pulled through the tunnels that lie underneath us. Yes, Earth is a honeycomb. And so you have all this magma movement, which causes heat, friction, magnetism, electricity. And then you have all these weird anomalies. And then that's not including the bombardment of cosmic rays. Everything plays a factor, ladies and gentlemen. This is how our system works. And with all that being said, I'm under the assumption and under the belief for some time, I just don't know if I'm under that belief 100%, but our Earth is honeycombed. There's many caves and caverns, and it reminds me of the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he is basically like living on Mars, and he's like a secret spy, but he works for both sides. He's like a double agent, right? Excuse me. In this movie, the elites keep the planet the way it is because it has its limitations. Because of these limitations, this allows the elites to have more control over the people. And for example, later on in the movie, when things start getting bad, like he wants Arnold basically, but he can't find him. So there's like a part of like the city that's like the ghetto part, right? That's where all like the aliens and mutants go, right? That's where they all live. Those people, right? And them people. So the bad guys cut off the oxygen from like that section, right? They're like, well, if he don't want to come out and they don't want to give him up, then like I'm just gonna cut off the air, right? So they're sitting there, lying there, and then like oxygen starts running low, right? And they have like this beam of hope that Arnold's gonna like, you know. With that being said, there's like a chick with the three titties. She's like, you can touch any one of these, honey. And there's that guy with like the crazy looking face. He's like, you got a lot of nerve to show your face, right? He's like, look who's talking. And he's like, it's a pretty funny movie. Arnold's like the king of one-liners. So, but the point being, he runs into this mutant guy, and basically he's like a baby in some other guy's belly, right? And he's like a prophet or something, right? He's just like weird, right? So he tells him, start the reactor, start the reactor. The reason why he's going to start the reactor is because this would destroy the elites and defeat evil. The reason being is because evil wants this control over the people. But when he pushes on that freaking button, these like rods that the ancients built and the aliens, right? Like when they built this planet, when they built that planet, I feel it's the same way here. Excuse me. The rods are made out of like magma, but they're cold. They're not hot, right? So as soon as they get red hot, all the volcanoes start blowing up because these rods are pushing into, like basically the rods get red hot, they turn into magma, and they basically start falling into the ice that's underneath the planet, right? It's like a layer in the caves or something. So these rods, these red hot rods start pushing into like these icicles. The ice starts combusting because, ice and cold, when they meet, they kind of cause a combustion. So then all this water and humidity starts jumping into the air with the volcanoes. The volcanoes just start blowing up, right? And all this air and all this humidity is being protruded out of these volcanoes because H2O, ice, well, if you boil it, it turns into steam. So we call it humidity. Well, all this creates an atmosphere. So now it's like everybody can breathe. This concept is one and the same.